If you're ready to choose more than just a car and experience more than just a ride, come choose from our huge selection of new Mazdas and save with low 0.9% financing. It's time to move and be moved in your new Mazda from Team Mazda on Airline.
Well, I mean,
somebody.
Who would know? How would they know?
How would they know?
How would they know?
Would you know if we
How would
didn't
they
do
know?
90s now?
They're good.
Would you know if we didn't do 90s
They'd know.
now? Would you?
They'd know.
Take the shot of
You're
a
talking
blank,
to them
blank
right now.
desk.
Correct. Nobody would be here.
Right,
We'd just
nobody's
sink
here.
down.
Just-
You put our what bobbleheads here.
You know what? There's probably some viewers out there going, you know what? If they were to leave and our director, Bobby May, just took a bunch of different camera shots of empty set, like that's even better. That's better. Bobby's just punching empty shots.
Nobody's there.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
And Bobby is a master. See, like that, right
Look
there.
at that.
It'd just be like empty.
Right on cue.
Just nothing.
That's an expert director. Look at that.
Just a
Look
tour.
at that.
Are you
of the
missing
studio.
anything, viewers?
Are you? I don't. I think a lot of them would be like, no, this is better.
This is normal.
I hold in my hands.
Oh,
hot
here we go.
off the press.
Hot.
Oh, here we
Hot.
go.
You ready for
I
this?
still think what
Scold you
Bobby's
with
showing
it.
is better.
Are you ready for this?
No.
Yes.
What is that?
Are you demanding a
was
camera
that?
on you?
That was that.
That's the
What was
floor.
That was the floor.
Next time you're
I see
boarding,
better.
We're starting to drink early
Next
today,
time we're what?
right?
next time you're boarding for a flight,
Okay.
Boarding for a flight.
Right.
Okay. I thought you said
turn
hoarding.
your boarding pass into a boarding passion. I hold in my hand the list of airports that are known
Am I getting
for
scammed?
finding a mate.
Oh my God! See, this sounds like a romance scam that Matt
Yeah,
Venezia was just
it
talking about.
definitely
Top
does.
5 most romantic airports in the country.
In the country? Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's
Can
guess
we
first.
guess?
Most
I'm
romantic.
I'm gonna guess Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson.
Just because of the sheer volume of people passing
got
through
me.
there?
Sure.
Guilty as charged.
Okay. My
Okay.
guess is O'Hare, just because of Home Alone.
Got to be some out San Francisco way.
There you go. Oh, I should have said love.
That
I
would
should have said love.
have
The city
been a
of
good
brotherly
guess.
love.
That would have been a good guess.
Or the city
Yes.
of brotherly love.
Dallas.
Number
Okay.
1, Palm Beach International. in
Dang
West
it!
Palm
None
Beach.
of us were right.
All
Palm
the
Beach.
beaches?
Number 2, Orlando.
Orlando. These are all
Really?
Disney.
Number 3, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood Airport.
They're all Florida.
What in the world?
Number 4, Tampa.
Florida
What?
again.
Number 5, O'Hare.
Was this thing commissioned by like
really?
Ron DeSantis?
Now, what caught my eye?
Yes.
What caught my eye
Metro's
was
not in there.
in the top 50.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Shut your mouth.
Really?
You're lying.
Louis Armstrong International.
You're lying.
Okay.
What number do we fall in?
Well, we're
the
number
rank?
40.
Okay.
Baton Rouge is number 40.
Okay.
I beg your pardon. Louis Armstrong is not in the top 50. It's 61. But Baton Rouge, number 40. The terminal's location with artwork, celebrating the rich culture of our
Yeah.
region.
That giraffe is huge.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you.
It is.
I wouldn't have guessed New Orleans. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because the food is so darn good. You're going to get off that plane. You're
just
going
gonna
right for
run.
the. You're going right for the beignets.
Right.
And when you're making a freaking mess of yourself, you're not trying to hit on anybody.
Oh.
And it's all about
You
the
got
food.
powdered sugar all over your face.
Should you make a move looking like you just? Well, I can't say. I can't say.
I know where you're going.
Let me stop myself right
Keep that
there.
in mind, though, if you're traveling for Valentine's Day
out.
Friday.
Look
Yes.
at you, John. Now that's news you can use.
Well,
look
Liz,
at
you
that.
got one though.
They
You got
asked
one in the top
O'Hare.
five.
The survey asked singles, the airports they are most likely places to meet potential partners.
And I wonder where they did the
Metro.
surveys. At bars? They
Yeah.
just approach people sitting up at the bar who
Right.
look posted up? Or
You trying to hook up? What you doing?
Yeah. What are your intentions here at the bar today?
What
You
are
trying to
your
meet
intentions?
someone? Yeah.
Meeting
That's
a
pretty
rich guy
good.
or a rich lady.
Sugar mama? Sugar
You
daddy?
gotta fraternize with the first class people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Trying to make your way into one of those
The President's Club
lounges?
people. You
Isn't
know
that
what? though?
cool?
I'll
That
admit,
is cool.
Yeah.
I'll admit, guys, I have seen on an airplane. I've seen. A guy and a girl meet, and I've kind of eavesdropped their conversation.
Meet
and
cutes.
It ended with an exchange of numbers, so it happens.
Okay, it's creepy.
Really?
No,
Okay,
it's not.
Cupid.
Yeah.
We have to know. We have to know how it turned
Okay,
out.
Cupid.
Sunday
isn't that a thing?
afternoons
Yeah, okay.
used to be the grocery store hookups. Sunday afternoons. hooking
Really?
up- oh yeah, absolutely. Singles making groceries on Sunday afternoon and
Making
making love on
groceries.
Sunday
I
night.
don't-
I mean, I'm just saying.
From PG to PG-13 real quick. Look at that. I wonder why Florida, how so many airports in Florida got the top
Right.
4 spots,
I know,
though.
isn't that funny?
Commissioned by
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis.
Oh my God, to be. Yeah.
I don't know.
So Florida's the place to go.
Apparently.
Palm Beach,
you
Tampa, Miami, and
Orlando.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And Fort Lauderdale.
Palm Beach, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa. Yep.
Orlando makes sense because of Disney and how, like-minded people are going to travel to the same place,
Right.
and if you share those common interests, that makes sense. Palm Beach, yeah. I
Happy
wonder if there's
Valentine's
more.
Day.
Mickey and Minnie.
Okay.
Right around the corner. Yeah,
That
yes,
was
yeah, exactly.
great
No.
insight.
It really was. That was good. Good
then.
talker.
Are we done?
Well, yeah, let's be done. Take just empty shots of the studio now. There you
There
go.
we go.
Good to see you.
Not
See you
missing
Thursday.
any of us.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know, that very top thing right there actually is kind of important weather, and it's really important on a day like today.
I mean, Jared, we're watching a number of things, including a first alert.
Oh, man,
today.
look at that radar.
Bobby's awesome.
Look at
Yeah,
that
he
radar
is.
north
He's
and
the top
west of
radar.
here.
creme de la creme.
North Louisiana, Faraday, and
Look at that.
all of that.
My work is done.
Done. Well, good. See you tomorrow.
Oh, if it were that easy. Thank you so much, Bobby. We appreciate you. You are looking live over the Children's Hospital, and we could see it because the fog really isn't that bad today because we're going to see the winds steadily pick up. They're not bad yet. Winds at about 5 to 10, 64 out your door, but the winds will steadily pick up in the afternoon, as will the chance for showers and storms, and that's why we got the first alert. Matter of fact, we have not one but two first alerts, one today and another over the weekend on Saturday. So far, the radar, very quiet. Matter of fact, I even have the lightning tracker up, and we're not seeing anything strong. No watches, no warnings. So far, so good. But all the stuff that we see to the north and out to the west, eventually it will develop a little bit more towards the south and will drop our way. So even though the radar in Baton Rouge, relatively quiet right now, just a couple of light nuisance showers, we'll see a little bit more activity as the day wears on. To that end, let's go ahead and time things out. We'll turn over to the Futurecast, showing that we will get to the low 80s today, mostly cloudy, breezy, and it will be humid. And then we start to ramp things up as we get to 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But look at this, right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the graph really starts to turn up the volume on a couple of these storms. But the good news I have for you, the models are starting to come together and say that this whole thing is going to move faster and it's going to be over before you know it. This is 5:30 and look at that. It shows the cold front moving through and the whole line getting out of here by 10:30 at night, if not even sooner. So the severe threat, I would say, goes to midnight at the latest. Okay, this is something that's new. This just actually came out. We are still in a level 2, but now you see this level 3 starting to sneak in between Macomb and Hammond. So that's something that definitely bears watching over there. Between the afternoon to the midnight hour, that's where we're going to have the possibility of all 4 modes, but I would say strong winds, probably the primary concern. Now, I wish I could say that was it. We're done after that, but we're not totally done because we have another first alert, another severe threat, and that's going to be for Saturday, mainly Saturday afternoon and evening. Right now, we're in the 15% threat area, but the 30% is not that far. Matter of fact, it does include the northern part of our viewing area. So for today, a steadily increasing chance of showers and storms. Going to turn breezy as well with a warm high of 82 degrees. Then for tonight, we'll start off with a high chance of rain, so at 7, 70% at 7, and then we'll tailor it down eventually. By the time we get to midnight, it goes down to 0, turning a little bit cooler and drier after midnight. And then here comes the roller coaster. We're cooler for Thursday and for Valentine's Day Friday, and then we pump it up to the 80s again on Saturday as the next cold front comes to town, and that's going to give us another round of strong to severe thunderstorms. That's a look at your forecast at 7:10. Johnny A., how are the roads looking?
Coming out of Denham Springs, we're slow right past Juban, all the way into about 4H Club Road and then maybe the Amite River Bridge. And then we're slow here at College and Acadian Thruway past Acadian. It speeds up just a little bit, making our way down. You can see with our interactive drive time map where that traffic is more likely to be. So I'm going to go very slowly, turn the map all the way around and go toward LA1 and the Intracoastal Overpass Bridge. Northbound on the Intracoastal, getting a little busy coming through Port Allen toward the bridge on-ramp. And all in all, not a bad flow of traffic. It's just getting busy into Port Allen and on into the bridge for East Baton Rouge Parish drivers. And the ferries are operating, but they may go down in inclement weather, which could be later this afternoon. Yesterday morning, we didn't have ferries at all. This morning, we have them. Might not have them this afternoon. Of course, Kiko Fox will have all of that this afternoon for you right here.
Hey, real quick before you get going, there's a few things going on today we want to let you know about. Actually, as we jump ahead all the way to like hurricane season, the Fortify Roofs program in Louisiana, they're opening it back up for grants today, Liz.
So if you're interested in potentially beefing up your roof protection, well, go ahead and apply on the website. We've got the link to apply. Keep in mind, this is only for folks in the Louisiana coastal zone. And if your primary residence is in the Southwest Louisiana, Lake Charles, Sulphur, Westlake, this is the time of period where you can apply.
All the information waiting for you right there. Big conversations today at East Baton Rouge Metro Council. A lot of things on the agenda, but Liz, one of them is going to be the possible renewal of a property tax renewal for the East Baton Rouge Parish Public Library. A lot of conversations.
So they'd like to clear up kind of the confusion around this. If you'd like to take a look at what the library says they're using that money for, go on the library's website. But the Metro Council, as Matt mentioned, it's packed. Downtown Development District, their budget also coming up on the agenda meeting tonight. It's just one of a number of things that are centered on those conversations. The council meeting will start at 4 o'clock today at City Hall.
Beginning at 9 o'clock this morning, and that's a whole look at the rest of like the Metro Council. Again, a lot of stuff to deal with. Beginning at 9 o'clock this morning, how about this? An opportunity to honor some of our veterans with a Valentine's theme.
So how about we show up today, 9 o'clock at Davis Roar Plaza. We're going to see the veteran's name. We're going to see their branch of service on these red hearts, and this is going to be displayed there at a ceremony. Hearts for Heroes, 9 o'clock today. If you've got time, show up today. The more opportunities we have to say thank you to service members in our own community, we're going to take every opportunity we can get.
And at 9 o'clock this morning, which is just a couple hours away, the weather should be pretty good. Later on, not so much.
Later on, definitely not. I would say this evening, count on it being a wet commute. So we were nice and quiet this morning, but it won't be so quiet later in the afternoon. You definitely want that WAFB weather app ready to go.
Tico's ready to go, like you said.
She's ready to go. We have people behind the scenes in the studio, Bria Grimion this morning, and the rest of the team this afternoon. Team traffic coverage for you all day.
So just so you know, before you head out of the house today, as we show you no people in the rest of the studio here, we've got you covered on the rest of this Wednesday.
Oh, Miss Donna.
Yeah.
Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Seagan Lane.